Hello, Jays Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel, Toronto Blue Jays News Network. Today we have 3 jam-packed updates about our Blue Army that have just come to notice a few hours ago. The buzz around the team is real as we head into the 2026 season, and trust me, there is a lot to unpack. So, if you are a true Jays fan, you do not want to miss these updates. And yes, before we start the video, I have a small request. If you are new to the channel, then do not forget to like and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop with everything Blue Jays every single day. Now, let's dive straight into the action. Update 1. Dalton Varsho's big announcement and why 2026 could be his best year yet. All right, folks, let's kick things off with one of the most exciting players on our roster, the defensive wizard himself, Dalton Varsho. We are heading into the 2026 Major League Baseball season, and the Blue Jays are looking to keep that momentum rolling after that incredible run to the World Series last year. While we have seen some faces come and go on the 40-man roster, the core is locked in, and Dalton Varsho is front and center. Just a few hours ago, Varsho took to social media to drop some cool news. On Thursday, he announced a brand new partnership with Franklin Sports. Now, for those who do not know, Franklin is a massive name in sporting goods, especially in baseball. In a joint Instagram post, Varsho revealed that he will be rocking his very own custom batting gloves this season, and yes, they will be available for us fans to purchase. The post was captioned, "Ready before first pitch, at Daulton Varsho Customs, inside the glove room." It is awesome to see him getting that recognition because his brand is growing big time, especially here in Canada. But let's talk about why this matters on the field. This is going to be Varsho's 4th season in Toronto. The 29-year-old has truly transformed into one of the sport's best all-around players. We all know he came into pro ball as a catcher before moving to the outfield full-time, and that athleticism has just flourished. Remember, we acquired him from the Arizona Diamondbacks back in 2022 for Gabriel Moreno and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Since then, he has become a premier defensive outfielder, even snagging a gold glove in 2024 thanks to those elite jumps and instincts. Now, looking at his numbers from 2025, Varsho played in 71 games. He posted a batting average of .238, an on-base percentage of .284, and an on-base plus slugging percentage, or OPS, of .833. He also smashed 20 home runs and drove in 55 runs batted in. I know he missed a substantial stretch due to injuries last year, but the good news is he is expected to enter spring training fully healthy. This is a massive year for him. He is entering his final season under team control, which means it is a pivotal contract year. The organization expects further growth from him offensively as his power continues to develop. A fully healthy and ascending Dalton Varsho is easily one of Toronto's most important pieces if we want to get back to the World Series in 2026.
Update 2. The disrespect is real? Shocking World Series odds and the truth about the Scherzer rumors. All right, Jays Nation, let's get into the second update. And I have to be honest with you, this one might fire you up a little bit. We are talking about the latest odds and rumblings surrounding our team. And let's just say, the odds makers might be sleeping on us. We all know how close we were. The Toronto Blue Jays were just one win away from walking away with it all in 2025. Yes, losing the Major League Baseball World Series to the defending champions, the Los Angeles Dodgers, was absolutely heartbreaking. But here's the thing. The front office did not sit around feeling sorry for themselves this offseason. They got to work. First off, Shane Bieber made the massive decision to stick around, giving us an ace we can rely on. Then, we went out and signed Dylan Cease to a massive 7-year, $210 million contract. We also brought in Cody Ponce, who was lights out in Korea last year with a 17-1 record and a tiny 1.89 earned run average. But despite these huge moves to cover the losses of Max Scherzer and Chris Bassett, the experts are giving us some bad news. According to BetOnline Sportsbook, the Blue Jays do not have the best odds of winning the 2026 World Series. While the Dodgers are favored to win,
at plus 225 odds, our Blue Jays are sitting all the way down in 6th place at plus 1,400 odds. Can you believe that? The New York Yankees, New York Mets, Seattle Mariners, and Philadelphia Phillies all have better odds than us right now. And it gets worse for the division. The books have the Yankees tabbed to win the American League East with plus 170 odds. We are not far behind at plus 250, but it still feels like a lack of respect for the defending American League champions. However, not everyone agrees with the odds makers. Mark Feinsand from MLB.com recently praised our winter moves, saying we are positioned to take that final step in 2026. He pointed out that even though we lost homegrown talent like Bo Bichette, the addition of Kazuma Okamoto, a 29-year-old power hitter, along with our defensive versatility, sets us up perfectly to handle life without him. Finally, let's touch on the rumor mill. John Heyman of the New York Post dropped some info on two big names, Framber Valdez and our old friend Max Scherzer. Heyman says Valdez is the most fascinating free agent case, comparing him to guys who got $200 million deals, but he is being very patient. As for Scherzer, he wants to pitch a full season and is open to a midseason join, but there is talk that a reunion with the Detroit Tigers would be a nice story. Whether we make another move or not, this team is built to prove the doubters wrong again.
Update 3. One last splash? The mystery move Ross Atkins could still make. And now, for our final update of the day. We are inching closer and closer to spring training, and the big question on every fan's mind is, are the Toronto Blue Jays done? Or is General Manager Ross Atkins still cooking something up in the kitchen? We headed into this offseason looking to make massive splashes, and to be fair, we did. Fans cannot turn their nose up at committing over $300 million to the pitching staff. That is serious money. But it is also no secret that we missed out on that one true offensive superstar. The pursuit of Kyle Tucker was aggressive, but ultimately it ended in heartbreak when we came up empty. So where does that leave us right now? The reality is, the market for offensive stars has mostly dried up. Cody Bellinger is off the board. Even the second-tier options, like Harrison Bader, wound up signing with the San Francisco Giants, leaving the free agent pool looking pretty bleak. We are likely not going to spring for another ace like Framber Valdez, so the focus shifts to our remaining weaknesses, specifically the outfield. There is a very interesting name still floating out there that could be the perfect fit for a last-minute addition: Austin Hayes. The argument can be made that we should just roll with what we have and rely on Anthony Santander's health, but if the front office wants an insurance plan, Hayes is the guy. The 30-year-old played in 103 games for the Cincinnati Reds in 2025. His numbers? He slashed .266/.315/.453 with 15 home runs and 64 runs batted in. He would be an excellent platoon option to deepen our bench. However, there is another side to this coin. Maybe we do not need another move. We have to remember that signing Kazuma Okamoto from Japan did a lot to soften the blow of Bo Bichette's departure. If Okamoto can transition smoothly to Major League Baseball, our infield is set. Plus, let's not forget that we made our run to the World Series last year without Bichette in the lineup for the playoffs. The additions we made to the pitching staff have put us in a spot where we have arguably one of the best groups of arms in all of baseball. That pitching rotation could very well carry us right back into the Fall Classic. Between the overall scope of our moves, there is no question that the defending American League champions have gotten better. We should still be seen as the team to beat in October. But, as we all know in baseball, one more move certainly would not hurt. So, Jays Nation, that is the wrap on today's jam-packed updates. We have Daulton Varsho getting ready for a monster year, the odds makers doubting our World Series chances,
and the potential for one last roster move with Austin Hayes. Now I want to hear from you. Go down to the comments section right now and tell me, do you think the Blue Jays should sign Austin Hayes, or is our roster perfect the way it is? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Toronto Blue Jays News Network. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a breaking update. We will be back very soon with more news. Until then, stay safe, and as always, let's go Blue Jays!